Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Brian 6 has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Alan Lloyd has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Carmelos Grow has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
DAA has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Enigma has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Hector Julian Cabrera has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Azwar Asia has just boarded the plane.
Hey guys, are you ready? Is it dark where you are? I cannot wait to start this House of Hell. Here we go, guys. Let's do this. Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Adam. Welcome to another Fighting Fantasy stream. We're doing the House of Hell. Here we go. I cannot wait to do this, guys. It's gonna be fun, okay? It's almost Halloween, you know, the month of scariness where everything just falls apart, okay? So things may not be what they seem. Anyway, how you doing?
This is the first type of stream. And this is how it's going.
Yeah. You like him, don't you? You like watching him.
Don't be ridiculous.
We're gonna kill him. You understand that? Here, what?
Are you sure this line is clean?
Yeah, of course I'm sure.
I better.
Oh shit. Hello. There we go, that's better. Hello everyone, welcome in for another Fighting Fantasy our Halloween special, because it's as close to Halloween as we can get on Fighting Fantasy. I know it's only like, what is it, the 19th today? Yeah. But it's as close as we'll get, because our next stream is in 2 weeks time and it's the 2nd of November. So this is as close to Halloween as you'll get, basically. How is everybody doing? I cannot wait to start this now. I gotta say, you might hear an audio in the stream, and I'm sorry, but OBS, literally the past 2 days, it started doing that. And it is OBS doing it. I've tested it, and I don't know how, you know. I mean, maybe you don't hear it. Maybe because I restarted my OBS as an admin, it's not happening now, but it's happened on every video that I've recorded in the last 2 days. So I don't know what to say. It's only just started. Nothing's changed on my PC. I haven't updated OBS. I haven't updated Windows. Literally, the only thing that I did 2 weeks ago is add a sound DAC to my PC interface. So we're going through digital audio, which shouldn't have interference, you know, but for some reason does. It suddenly developed in the last like 2 days. So I don't know what to say about that, guys. I'm really sorry. Rhymester, how you doing, mate? How's it going? Through haunted halls and blood-soaked stone, each step you take a fatal chance. One roll could be your last advance. Yet still you fight, and still you dare to face the fangs and cold-eyed stare. That's a really nice one, that is, Rhymester, mate. For if you fail, the night will rain, but if you win, he dies again. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the audio is basically vampire farts, guys. And I'm very sorry about that. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know why it's happening, you know. So today, doing Revenge of the Vampire. This is book number 58. So in the Puffin series, this is the next to last book in the series. Next book we do is Curse of the Mummy, which is the final book in the Puffin series. And then we'll move on to those other books, you know, in the series. Cover illustration is done by Les Edwards. And of course, it's written by Keith Martin, who did the Vault of the Vampire book, and all the all of the illustrations internally are done by Martin McKenna, who also did the Vault of the Vampire. This is a sequel to Vault of the Vampire, so there's a lot to do in this book. Cannot wait, guys. How is everybody? How has everybody's week been? You know, today's meals are sponsored by Oreo, the double-filled Oreos. So hopefully I'll get to use them. You know, because last time I don't think we did. No, I don't think anybody got a meal in. You know, we're gonna be rolling for our character soon. I also want to thank Skip O'Dom. You just joined this morning as a member at 7:57 a.m. Thank you very much. You're a first-class passenger now. Hop on board. It doesn't show up in the alerts though until like a couple of days later. So on the next stream you'll get a shout out. But I just wanted to recognize you there. Probably not watching now, but also I've only just seen this thing where you can activate some goals, and I thought, go on, let's just do a goal for a laugh. So I activated a goal, and if we achieve the goal during this stream, it will trigger a surprise stream of a certain book that is going to be launched this December. Now, they've asked me not to share this, but I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I'm not going to read it now, but they have sent me a promo copy or a preview copy of the book, The Legion of the Necromancer. And if we reach our goals today, we will do a stream of this on the day of its release. Which I don't know what day it's going to be released, but there is a Kickstarter campaign that's about to start. I believe it starts in November. I could be wrong on that. And yeah, you can basically sign up and you'll get a special edition of the book, hardback or paperback. But also at the back of the book, you will have your name in the like Hall of Heroes, I think they call it. You will have an actual credit in the book. So, and I gotta say, guys, I've been playing this for the past I got it like 3 days ago, I think, and it's legit. It's honestly such a good written book. Obviously the pictures in it are tremendously faithful to the you know, fighting fantasy, and they've even got, and I've just got to show you like little you know, things like that. Like I'm not going to show you anymore. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to show you anymore. But I have played it a couple of times, and it is really good. Loads of surprises, loads of things along the way for you to do to your mission. Honestly, really, really good. Darren, hello all, mate. Welcome in. You can't believe we are nearly at the end of the puffin range. Honestly, Spellsinger, mate. Oh, hang on. You call yourself Spellsing now. What happened to the Spellsinger? You've shortened it, mate. What's going on? It's Spellsing. Spellsing. And Spellsing's getting through the game books as well. He's nearly up to the 40s, honestly, on his channel. The, what is it, game book reviews or game book archives or game book adventures, something like that. Go check it out. I think I've left a link in the description box below to go check him out. Now, this Vault of the Vampire book, guys, if you're interested, Spellsinger, in buying this now, obviously it's out of print. You can't buy this. It's not even been republished under the Wizard or the Scholastic because it's not written by Ian and Steve. Only those books get reprinted under the new branding of whoever's publishing it these days. So this one will never get printed, sadly. Also, you know, the writer has passed away, Keith Martin. So sad to say, he passed away about 3-4 years ago. So this will never get a reprint. So this is the only printing of it. And if your only chance to get it is to have it now on eBay, right? There's listings right now that go from between 200 to 500 pounds. Okay, so we're in big money now. Like, there are listings right now that will sell it to you for between 200 to £500. Now, it's sold in the past, right, from between £100 to £200. Okay, there are completed listings. So this is like getting expensive now. Like, how much would you pay to own this? Now, I saw a Facebook post that said it's ridiculous. £500 is ridiculous. It's not like it's a limited signed copy or anything. But at the end of the day, if you've only got 1 or 2 books left to complete your collection, that's probably going to entice you to pay whatever the market bears. Like, whatever it's saying on eBay, you're going to go, I'll have to. Because it's my last book to get in the series, and then I've got them all. You know, so I can understand the high prices, but it's such a shame it is a high price for those who haven't got it already. But that's why we do this, because I've got them all. And then some. And I've got ones that aren't even out yet. So, yeah. So if we hit the goal today, I will schedule a stream in. I'll find out when they're releasing the book, and we'll schedule a stream in to play through that book on launch day. But not only that, also maybe like a week to 3 days before the launch, I'll get the guys back and we'll have another chat with them, and we'll try and get out of them the next book they're working on, details on it. You know, like, I know what kind of theme the next book is because they've sent me their kind of like map sheet, and it kind of does tell you what, you know, and it's going to be a very interesting contrast to this one they're releasing. I'm not going to talk about it, obviously. I don't want to spoil it, and I don't want to spoil this one, but this is fantastic, guys. I am enjoying. I haven't finished it yet. I've played it twice. I haven't died yet, but the drawings are ace, the book is ace, well written, loads to do. You know, honestly, this could have been a fighting fantasy book, and I think Ian and Steve are going to be kicking themselves that they haven't got these guys under contract, because this is a classic fighting fantasy adventure, you know, like in the vein of classic, you know. This is as good as Warlock of Firetop Mountain, and that is saying something. So that's the last time I'm going to mention that now. I did actually say that I wasn't going to show it to you guys, but I'm sorry, I can't help myself. You know, and they probably, I bet they've got back to me saying, don't do what you're going to do. I bet you any money, because I sent them a message last night saying, hey guys, this is what I'm going to do, and they haven't got back to me, so oh well. Mikhail, welcome in, mates. It's good to see you all again. Yes, it is good. We're going to start rolling in a second to play Revenge of the Vampire. We're going after the Count again. He's come back from the dead. We didn't kill him in the last book, but he's come back anyway. I love the picture is quite all right. Like, the picture isn't a touch on the original Vault of the Vampire cover. That one's proper like Hammer horror, but this one's okay. He looks a little different, but then again, he's probably a little bit older. Like, and I don't even know, is it actually the same dude? Yeah, Count Reiner. Yeah. A half-forgotten evil has arisen from the grave to stalk the old world in search of fresh blood and new victims to enslave. Count Reiner Heydrich, undead vampire lord, is ancient beyond the reckoning of mortals. This time, however, there is someone on his trail, a brave hero who is determined that he shall not succeed in his evil plans, and that someone is you guys. And there's a picture of Ian and Steve on the back, looking very pretentious, I must say. 90s picture galore there. I don't know if my camera's going to be able to focus. It's too much power to bear, guys. And their signatures, if you ever want to, you know, forge anything of them. So, so the gang's here. Well, the gang's not all here yet. We've still got a couple of, you know, like, where's Leo? You know, where's David Woods? You know, there's a couple of members missing. So hopefully they'll turn up and not miss anything. You know. Jeffy Art, there we go. I was about to say Jeffy Art hasn't turned up. Are we dead yet, mate? It's over. Stream's over, mate. You missed it. We didn't eat. Although you have missed the good stuff, to be honest. But we still got the book to read. So we're going to roll for our character now. So which dice are we using, guys? Big dice, little dice. What's the scoop? What's the story in Balamori, guys? Which dice are we going to go for? Big or little? Yeah. Guys, in the next... By the time you see me next time, in 2 weeks' time, this is all going to change. I've got a bookshelf on the way, and I've got to rearrange everything. And all these boxes behind me are finally going to get packed into the shelves. So I'm hoping Fighting Fantasy books will be a bit more on display and not hidden behind all my Queen stuff, which currently I'm doing a lot of videos for. So hopefully. You want the large dice? Okay. We are the big boys today, guys. We are the big boys. So, are there any special rules in this book? Guys, what is the audio like? Can you hear that underlining noise in the audio? Please let me know, because it's a real bear for me, and I need to find out what OBS is playing at and fix it, because it's only just started in the last 2 days. So please let me know. So skill, stamina, luck, just the normal way of, you know, doing that. There's also a faith dice roll that we have to make. The adventure sheet looks like this, with the obligatory error of 3 skill stats instead of skill, stamina, luck. You've got faith, you've got meals, blood points. It's a bit crackly, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Ain't now I can do about it, though. We'll have to just bear with it today, guys. Right, let's find out how much skill we've got, guys. Do we get any potions? It doesn't mention any potions. I don't think we do. Nope. Testing your skill. Restoring. Testing your spot skill. That's not even in the on the adventure sheet. We do get provisions given to us. It doesn't mention about any potions, but it does say curses, plagues, and poisons. But yeah, we don't get any potions, unfortunately. So here we go. Let's find out how much skill we've got, guys. 3. That's a skill of 9. So not too bad, not too good, but just average. You know, just an average. This is the most expensive book in the series. I'd probably say the original Curse of the Mummy. Oh, actually, I don't know, because you can get that book in the Wizard printing and the Scholastic printing, I feel. So, probably not. Yeah, this is probably the most expensive book, apart from Alancia, you know. Alancia is probably the most expensive. I've seen that one go up as near as 800 quid. Mental. Right, our stamina is 23. That's a good stamina, guys. We got 23 stamina. We rolled an 11 on that one. Can't really see the 11, but let me shift that over a bit. Get it all in. It's a bit lacking some. There we go. Got to be able to see what we're doing. Okay. So that's a good stamina. You know. And now for our luck. How much luck do we need? Guys, I feel like we need a lot of luck. 1. Oh, 7. We've got a luck of 7, guys. Hey. And I feel like they're going to test our luck a lot. Now, we also do have to do a faith roll. You know, gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Baby! How much faith we got? We're no George Michael. We have to add 3 to that number, so our faith score is 5. It says, for reasons that will be explained below, the faith will change. You must keep an accurate score. That's it, really. Doesn't tell you much. It says, during your adventure, you may find certain magic items. So, that's great. The battles, we know what we're doing with battles. Luck, we know what we're doing with that. Testing your skill, you know. Testing your spot skill. In the special case of testing your skill, and it applies when you may or may not spot something hidden or concealed, the procedure here is exactly the same for testing your skill. But the irrelevant paragraph will instead instruct you to test your spot skill. So we have to test against our skill if it mentions about spot skill. So, okay. How many meals do we get, guys? It says here, meals. We have 12 meals in our backpack. That's a lot. Like, I hope it's not, like, going to go off. We're hauling 12 meals in our backpack. Does that mean it's, like, it's perishable? Or is it, like, you know, long-lasting stuff? Is it just, like, biscuits? Or is it fruit? Or is it, like, stuff that's going to go off soon? We're hauling a lot of food around. We're, like, travelers, you know? We might need a luck potion going in. Mate, I wish we could, but it mentions nothing about choosing a luck potion. So it says if you're instructed to eat a meal, then you don't gain any stamina points, but you lose that meal. So that's a bit of a rip. Your faith may be shaken by certain perils during your adventure, but it may also be increased when you are victorious in some very dangerous battles, or when you find some special objects or relics of good. Your faith score can be increased above its initial, which ours is 5. You will find out exactly how faith works when you meet certain creatures during your adventure, and you'll be instructed then. Now, blood points. We get blood points as well. Stamina is comparable to Adam's hairline stamina. Have I got a good hairline, guys? I'm 48 years old. I'm not receding like old Reiner here, so I feel like I'm all right. Obviously, I'm much more well off than some people who don't have any hair, you know. And that all comes from my mom's side of the family. They're very like good with their hair, you know. I'm lucky I take off my mom's side of the family, because my dad's side of the family, all bald, you know, receding bald men. You know, that's all they are. Our meals are Oreos, definitely. What's the date on these Oreos? It says here the 31st of August, 2026. But obviously, when you open them up, you got to eat them within 3 days, usually. Yet hair exceeds mine. My hair is like our luck tonight. Terrible. I would give my fighting fantasy collection for my hair. Spell singer, no, you would not. Really? You would have to go and buy them all again. And you would have black hair, which I'm going to guess isn't your natural pre-existing hair color. You look more of a mousy brown boy to me. So you'd look very weird with my hair on your head. You know, you'd look like some punk goth, I reckon. You know? Right, it says during your adventure you have a limited number of opportunities to perform actions which will weaken your ultimate enemy. Learning old lore about Count Hadric, destroying some of the items he owns, and acquiring powerful relics of good will help you to overcome him when at last you confront him. Also, because your enemy gains strength with time, you lose blood points when you waste time or are delayed during your adventure. Your blood points tally is 10 to begin with. So we have 10 blood points, guys. Do we get to spend them? Is that like a spending thing? You must record, yep. You must do all you can to raise blood point score as high as possible, since the lower it is, the more powerful your nemesis will be when you finally meet him. It is possible for your blood point score to fall below 0 if you are greatly delayed. If this happens, you should record negative numbers, but try to avoid this at all costs, guys. So, sounds like it's almost like a time sort of metric. So, in our backpack, we have 7 spaces as standard for our adventure. It says you can find items along your way. You've got a sword, you're dressed in leather, and you carry a shield. Our meals don't take up any spaces. We literally have 7 places for anything. We also carry a lantern, which we can use to light our way, should you find yourself literally in the dark. You may also find treasure in the form of money or valuable objects along the way. You should make a note of these. You'll have the opportunities for trading treasure. It doesn't mention that we start with any money. So, that's a bit, you know, that I'm. Let's not overlook that the colour is holding out well. No greys. Well, you say that, mate, but I think on this side, I've got a little bit of here, a little bit grey. More grey in the beard, obviously, but it comes and goes, my grey does. Like, some days you'll see I'm a right salt and pepper boy, but then some days it's just jet black. It's like the the grey hairs come and go. It's so weird. I've never seen anything like it. Like, it's such a weird head of hair I've got. I'll probably wake up one day and I'll be white. I'll be like Philip Schofield white, you know. Hope everyone's been watching Spellsinger's read through his game book. Oh yeah, Spellsinger's been doing the good Lord's work with the Fighting Fantasy books. Yes, go check him out. Let me I'll try and find his channel. Hang on a second here. Let me minimize that. Let me get into my, and I'll drop. I can't remember if it's in the. I think I did put it in the description box, but I could be wrong. Let me see here. Oh, it doesn't give me ones that I've visited recently, so I've literally got to go search alphabetically for it. That's a rip. Okay, I can hear somebody banging. I don't know what that's all about. Hang on, where is he gone? Dude, I thought your game book review or something, wasn't it? Or is it Spellsinger? Hang on, what? I've lost the channel name. Spellsinger's game books, there we go. Reviews. Got it. Dude, somebody's banging away. Where's the share button on the channel? I don't see. That's weird. Oh, share, you have to go into more. That's weird. Okay, guys. For those who haven't already subscribed, go and drop a sub on his channel, okay? He's been doing this for a year, okay? And, I mean, not only, it's not just Fighting Fantasy, obviously. He does other books, you know, Way of the Tiger, that's on there. Death on Moonbase. But he's up to number 31 at the moment, I believe. Could be wrong. Somebody's having a good time upstairs. Someone's banging away. So yeah, go subscribe to his channel. Go watch him, but not now. Don't watch him now. Like, we're in the middle of an adventure. Like, yeah, but no, yeah, go support him. His reviews are way better than any of the ones I've done. I've only done quick flash spot ones. He's going in depth. He's going balls deep into the review, guys. So if you stuck on a certain book, watch his video, you know, if he's done it, and it'll help you out. So anyway, curses, plagues, and poisons, guys. You may find yourself the victim of some wretched affliction. Some STDs are going about in this world, and during your adventure you are facing evil and dangerous, you know, enemies. If you are poisoned or cursed, or if you pick up some terrible affliction from a bite of an infected creature, you will be in serious danger. They don't have any like doctors like we have in this world. It's old school, it's old world. This is way before technology, so basically you're screwed, even with the basic STD. You may even die swiftly if you cannot find an antidote, or some healing, or magical help. On other occasions, you may be condemned to a lingering death, growing slowly weaker. The relevant paragraphs will instruct you. You will do well to protect yourself against this, and find out for help and information in advance about the hazards you may have to face. Lose no opportunity of gaining antidotes to poisons and plagues, and information about them, and magical protections. Basically, the book is warning you it's going to throw shit at you, and you need to be prepared. So hints on how to play, just the normal spiel, nothing here worth reading. It's just, you know, make notes, no five-fingered, you know, fuckabouts. Man, somebody slamming doors everywhere. I know you guys probably can't hear it, but I can hear it through these headphones. What is going on out there? Somebody trying to like grab my attention? Childish way of going about it. Right. So, I think we's all set here, guys, aren't we? Are you all ready for an adventure with the vampire? I don't think you guys can see, but I've got cobwebs all over. I don't think you can really see them, but there's cobwebs all over the camera. It's too light and bright for you to see it, though. You can probably just see it here in the corner. Where is it? Where's the corner? There. There's a little bit there. Going across the dice as well. You were born ready, Spelsing. You was born with a game book in your hand. You came out reading this book from birth. Oh, smells like a book. When was this published? What year are we talking about? This is obviously going to be first published in 1995. And this is the first print of it. This isn't a reprint, guys. 1995. Smells like the 90s. Actually smells sweet. There's no names in this book, I think. I don't think this... No. Can't even remember where I bought it. Most likely from eBay, but really can't remember. Could even have been bought... No, I don't think I got this back in the day. I don't think any of my existing books that I used to have survived. I think in about 2007 I started rebuying them and getting back into them. So ever since 2007, charity shops and eBay and Amazon, basically. Apparently the author didn't really die. He's back for revenge. He's in the background on the cover. Is he? I don't see it. Well, one of the skeletons is Keith Martin right there. Hello. So you guys know what to do, man, to trigger it. Let's go for it. We're all set with the audio. Turn down the dungeon because that's been flagging a thingy for me for YouTube. This dungeon I have is a copyright-free piece of audio, but every time for the past month, YouTube has been flagging it that it's some guy's track, and it's nothing. I've listened to his track, and it sounds nothing like it. But every stream I do, YouTube are going, "You're using his music," and I'm like, "It's not the same music, YouTube. I'm off," you know. But they won't listen. They're just cowboys. They just do their own thing, you know. That's what happens when you got Bezos under control, you know. I think he controls YouTube now, doesn't he? It's all run through Amazon, I think. I don't know. It used to be Google, but I don't know who owns it now. It ain't me, that's for sure. Oh. You guys, what's going on? Somebody do it. Come on. You know what to do. Hey, Cold Ballistics in the house. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. There we go. Thank you, Spelsing. Here we go. Now we've begun. There is little call for the services of a warrior at this time of year in the town of Gumport. It seems the eastern coastline of the old world has been all too peaceful for some months. The people there grow fat and lazy. They're not your type of folk at all, bored and restless. You sit in a tavern in a miserable little village outside the town, wondering whether to return to Alancia or to seek more interesting and dangerous lands in the old world. Then your eyes turn, as everyone else's do, to an old man who's been helped to a table beside a crackling log fire. He is tall, thin, and stooped, with a livid scar running down his neck. Oh, and his hands shake a little as he puts a black thorn stick down beside the wooden chair into which he lowers himself painfully. He's got rickets or something. He doesn't take off his heavy brown cloak, and even next to the fire he seems cold. As his face glows in the reflected firelight, you see that his eyes are opaque and milky. He's got, what is it? The eyeballs. I can't remember the name of it now. That's a rip. What's it called when your eyes are going old, basically, isn't it? Glaucoma. That's what it is. He's got glaucoma. The old man is blind. He seems to be entirely alone, for he was helped to his seat by the landlord's son, and now no one sits with him. I mean, it's a bit of a play the fiddle, mate. You know, it's a bit of a heart. Fuck. Honestly, I've had my mushroom coffee today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Can't speak. In the tavern, a couple of shifty-eyed, rat-faced men, evil-looking sorts, are already gazing at him, and you guess they see him as a soft target. He may well end up in the back alley with a knife in his back if they get their way. Scowling at them, so that they back away like the cowards they are, you walk over with the last of your meal and sit down beside him. What are we eating, guys, in this tavern? We've got a meal. Guys, put in the chat, what are we snacking on? Yeah? What's our meal? He is glad of your company and is happy to talk to you. After you have introduced yourself, he says his name is Henrik van der Termlen. Dude, that's a long name. You need to shorten that down, man. From Maristatia. Tavern Oreos. That's not a meal. It's a snack. As if his accent didn't give that away. Oh, of course. We should have known. Of course, yeah. He is on his way to visit a friend, a fellow scholar in one of the monasteries which throng the shores of Lake Libra. It will be good to see Sirwith again, he says, although I wish the matter concerning us was not so evil, and time not so short. He falls quiet and sips his ale. You ask him why is he travelling alone in this rough land. I was not alone until yesterday, he says quietly, but then Otto, my old friend and servant, did not wake from his bed. His body was cold, his face frozen into a terrible scream. He laughs. Oh, sorry, no, he doesn't laugh. His hands fidget, as if he was running them over his old friend's face again. He was murdered, poisoned. Clearly my enemy does not want me to reach my destination. Well, we've all got our troubles today, guys. We got big steak with chips. Oh, mate. Big steak. I fucking love steak. Big, fat, greasy ribeye steak. Slobbering all over my chin. Lovely. Oh, mate. It's making me hungry. I've had breakfast. I had bloody Cookie Crisp cereal. Oh, man. Cheers, Rhymester, on that one. What the fuck is going on outside? Hang on a second. Shit, what was that? The dice! Oh! Someone's making a racket outside. Keep it down, we're trying to read a book in here! Right, yeah. For a moment, you consider the possibility that he might be mad, but he hasn't far to go, and you feel sorry for him. So you offer to accompany him to the safety of the monastery. His face breaks into a smile. You are a good friend, I think, he says happily. I will be glad of your company. I am tired and need to sleep now, however. I shall see you here in the morning. Though you have not asked, I have a little gold with me, and you'll be rewarded for your kindness. Before you can protest, he gets up and shuffles towards the bedrooms of the tavern. Does a little shuffle, you know. He shuffles, yeah. His stick tapping against the wall, because he's blind, don't forget, you know. You finish your supper, fat steak, you know, love it. And it's got to have a decent ratio of fat on it, because the beef fat just adds the flavour. But not gristle. Don't like that shit. Get it off. You finish your supper and you turn in yourself with the meat sweats incoming. Maybe Amazon delivery outside. Well, the thing is, I've got these gates, these security gates that you have to open with a fob. So during the day and night, they're completely closed, but they can be left open. And yesterday, when this bookshelf thing was due to be delivered, I asked somebody to leave them open all day, which they did. And then around about 7, 8 o'clock, some fuckers shut it. So I don't know if it actually did turn up last night, because someone shut the gates, you know. But they can't get in unless they can get in through a side gate, but that's a single person, and you'd have to bring a fucking, you know, wheelbarrow or something, because this is a massive bookshelf. It's going to be all, and it's all flat packed, so he can't just carry it through. So I doubt it is, you know, the dude. What is a good English breakfast? A juicy steak is a good English breakfast. Now, a good English breakfast obviously is a good fry-up. Bit of bacon, sausage, eggs, hash browns, mushrooms and beans. Lovely. I mean, to be honest, I'm happy with toast or cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or they're called Curiously Cinnamon now. I love that. Or just a bit of toast with a bit of jam on, a bit of marmalade. You know. I had you down as more of a sugar puff man. Sugar puffs, mate. Honestly. Sugar puffs smell like something else. What is it now? Someone's banging. Is that someone knocking the door? No, because they'd ring the buzzer, surely. They're not going to bang like whatever. A fat steak, chips, and a complimentary Oreo. White beans? What the hell are white beans called, Ballistic? Mate, I've never heard of white beans. Unless that's something sexual, I have no idea what white beans are. I'll have to look into that, see what it is. So in the morning, see, we're waking up. There's no sign of Henrik at breakfast, so you go to his room. You knock twice on the door, or 3 times, but there's no reply. Uneasily, you open the door, and entering, you're appalled at what you see. He's got an apple in his mouth, and he's chained up to a gimp rack, and he's getting whipped by a dominatrix. The old man has been killed. He's dead. A heavy-bladed knife protrudes from the crumpled body lying on the blood-soaked bed. And the worst of it is, we were the last ones that were seen talking to him. So we're prime suspect now. Horrified, you reel away, and your foot catches on a small wooden box sticking out from under the bed. It's his porn stash. As you trip over, the lid falls open and some papers, Penthouse, Playboy, and gold pieces spill onto the floor. Money. You pick up the papers and look at them like that. You get the papers and you start looking at them like that, fold outs, yeah. They are notes addressed to Seworth, and though you don't mean to pry, but we are nosy bitches, you can't help glancing through them. Much of what is written here makes little sense to you, but it is clear that Henrik has been hunting an evil fugitive from Mortvania, whose name is Count Rainer Heydrich. Henrik documents his terrible life and his eventual slaying. The man was a monster. Henrik tells of the murders of hundreds of peasants by impaling, the draining of their blood, and much worse. Then your eyes take in the following words. Thou Heydrich was slain, he could not be destroyed forever. Somewhere his life force is contained in a magical artifact which will protect him, although I have not yet learned what it is. I do know that destroying it will be vital, otherwise the vampire will be invulnerable. He longs for revenge after he was vanquished in Mortvania by some adventurer many moons ago. Now he can become far stronger than ever he was in that wretched land. So basically, if you kill him, he'll still come back unless you have this one artifact that, does him in. You're absolutely stunned. Henrik was a vampire hunter? Ooh. A blind vampire hunter. Ain't very successful, I'd say. it seems. The last of the notes begs Seworth to research the soul jewel, you know, the infinity stone, the soul gem, and discover its nature. These must be copies of letters sent by Henrik to the scholar monk. The latter replied, Henrik doesn't have the letters with him. So, out of luck on that one. But what should you do now? Henrik is past human aid. He's gone. He's dead. Absolutely gone. You are angry at the cowardly murderers who slew a helpless blind man. I mean, we're assuming he was murdered. Could have been a sex act gone wrong. You know, could have been into the necrophilia and absolutely accidentally stabbed himself to death. You know, who knows? We're kind of assuming here. Fucking man, somebody's building a house here. Bang, bang. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not, but it's putting me off, man. I'm telling you. Fucking hell, someone's getting ragged. Can you hear that? Can you hear that banging? You do not know who they are, and you cannot find them and bring them to justice. So that's it. Book's over. We can't do anything. On with the show. On with our lives. All you can do now is take these papers to Seworth and hope that Henrik's research will come to fruition. Fucking hell. A vampire, the most feared of all the undead, a leecher of life and blood, an appalling evil. Yes, you will take Henrik's letters to the monk. That at least you can do. You hesitate as you look at the gold on the floor. If you leave it, in all likelihood, the thieves of the tavern will soon take it. You have a choice at the start of your adventure. If you want to leave here at once and head for Lake Libra, excuse me, my voice is going. We can either head for Lake Libra or we can take the money. Do you want to take the money or do you want to just go to Lake Libra, guys? Excuse me. You can hear the bang. Oh, you can't hear the banging. Okay. I can. White beans with tomato sauce and meatballs. Oh, I think I know. Is that pinto beans? Is that what you mean? Or are they called white beans? His blindness led to many unnecessary deaths. Banging is good background noise. Someone is giving their missus a roasting over the washing machine. Somebody's getting, hammered. It's hammer time. Get dushes. Doom, 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 doom. Get dushes. So what should we do, guys? Head to Lake Labia or, become a thief and rob the gold? What's the score in Ballamore? What shall we do? Oh, so lake or steal money? Let's head for the lake. Okay, Lake Labia, here we come. Right, we got a little bit of a map, guys. I don't know if that's relevant, what you can do with that. It's in anal land. So, memorize that, okay? Anybody who wants to see the map, just let me know and I'll bring it back up again. Leaving the... excuse me. Leaving the village behind you, you make for the lake... Guys, I don't know what's happened. My voice was fine this morning. It's literally just started. Leaving the village behind, you make for Lake Labia, following the riverside road. You get a lift on a cart from a friendly farmer, and soon find yourself at the lakeside. The papers tucked safely inside your shirt. Then you realize that many monastic settlements throng the lakeside, and you do not know which one Seworth lives in. So you knock at the front door of the first monastery you come to and ask the young monk who opens it if he knows where Seworth can be found. He shakes his head, but then he says that the monks of the Hamaskayan monastery will know. There, the monks of the God of Learning will tell you where to find Suworth for a small donation. Gotta pay the piper. If you have 1 gold piece, which we don't, we ain't got any money, guys, so we can't pay. It says they will tell you where Suworth is to be found, but if you can't or won't pay, then you have to keep asking around, and you are delayed. Lose 1 blood point. We've spent a blood point, guys. Doesn't actually give you an option, though, if you do learn. So, that's pretty cool. Because the fact is we don't have any money. We can't pay for the info. So, we lose time or blood, you know, looking for it. But then we'll find out the information anyway. So, we're saving money, to be fair. I guess we should have robbed them, yeah. Suworth, you learn, is one of the elders of the Halls of the Stars and lives in a small building with a splendid glass dome. Gossip tells you that the monks of this place are rather eccentric, even by... Fuck, honestly, I thought it was the end of the book then. Look at this, right? There is a picture here, and I thought this was a new paragraph, and there's no instruction at the end, and I thought that was the end of the story. I literally thought we were going to die then for a second. That's mental. It's just an interrupted paragraph with a picture. They keep themselves to themselves. They have a reputation for very odd and obscure studies, and no one is certain exactly what it is they do most of the time. You approach the monastery and rap the small gargoyle door knocker on the front door. Boom, boom, boom. A weedy young man in grey robes opens the door a fraction, and clearly he doesn't much like the look of you. You manage to stick 1 foot in the door and wave Henrik's papers in his face. Here you go. Like that. Let me in! It's like, dude, get the paper out of my face. What are you doing? Saying that they must be delivered to Suworth urgently. Wait a moment, the youth says, determinedly forcing the door shut despite the obstacle of your foot. Inside a minute, 2 rather older monks are staring you round the reopened door. You explain yourself, and one of them says, "Very well, you'd better come in. Suworth is away at the moment, but perhaps we can help." They admit you into their hallway and lead you into a Spartan room, adorned with chains and whips and stuff. You explain how you came by the papers you're carrying. I mean, I found him with a knife in his back. Weren't me. I am Eldrel, the taller and older of the monks says, and this is Marcus. We are 2 of the 4 elders here. Our colleagues, Suworth and Sandar, are away for a short time, though we expect Suworth back soon. May I look at the papers you have brought? Are you happy to let him look at the papers? Or do you want to hang on to him and go, nah, you're alright, mate. I'll keep hold of these. What shall we do, guys? Your neighbour got his balls caught in the washing machine spinner. His adventure is over. Oh. That sounds like you're talking from experience there, Spellsinger. Eh? Have you recovered from your man trap, basically? The Spellsinger says, hold on to the papers, so we don't want him to look at them. Say, no, sorry, mate, I cannot let you look at these papers. I was told to... Well, actually, I wasn't told anything because he died unexpectedly. So, and we actually speak. So we say, I feel I should give them to Suworth in person, you say. They must be important if the man carrying them was killed because of them. Endrel raises his eyebrows, but makes no objection. Very well, then. You must wait until Suworth returns, he says grudgingly. We can offer you such hospitality as we possess. You are shown to a plain bedroom with a hard pallet bed. Lovely, thank you. And a couple of blankets, which seem to have been woven from the roughest wool in all of Titan. It's basically that metal cotton brush stuff that you wash your dishes with. After some bread, a bowl of thin soup, and a mug of water. Guys, you guys are living it up here in Monkville. You pull the itchy blanket from the Salvation Army over you and settle down to sleep. So we're off to sleep. So we're in the monastery then. So let me set up the monastery. There must be some sort of thing in our bed, you know. We must have, obviously. Obviously, we got like a fire keeping us warm, surely. Sleep doesn't come easily, and the bed is very hard, and it gets cold at nights. The blankets may be rough, but they don't keep you warm. They actually help to keep you awake. They're so bloody ticklish. We're getting tickled by our blanket. You toss and turn fitfully. Yeah. You knock one out and get to sleep. Right, so what should we do, guys? Try and sleep, find Endrel and talk to him some more in the middle of the night. Excuse me, Endrel. Wakey, wakey. I want to have a chat. Find Marcus to talk to him further, or just get up and start, you know, walking around their monastery. What shall we do? Get bed bugs, lose 3 blood points. So should we try and go back to sleep, have a nose around the monastery, or go and talk to 1 or 2 people? What shall we do, guys? You knock one out, gain 5 stamina points. 1 luck point. But lose 1 skill, because it's draining. Bit scary, huh? Let's have a look around. Let's go nosying, yeah? Do you think they'll appreciate that? Well, I mean, let's hope they're not awake. Let's hope they're asleep, you know? Because if we get caught, I feel like the adventure's over. You gaze up and down the passages briefly to get your bearings. From outside your bedroom door, so we're no longer in the bedroom. Excuse me, we're in the hallway now. The passageway goes east to west. Eastwards are the rooms of the elder monks and some other chambers you don't know about. To the west, the doors are to the dining hall. To the west, the doors to the dining hall face the main doors, and further along there are more doors. Again, you do not know where these may lead to. Do you wish to go east or west, guys? Shall we have a goosey gander? Yeah, let's go check it out. Let's go nosying, shall we? You should not read from the book! I feel like I want to light a candle, actually. Where's those matches? I don't know if this will... Let's get a little bit of illumination going. I got a cherry bomb here, guys. I mean, not literal bomb. It's a mocktail cherry bomb candle. Let's light her up, shall we? This is where I burn myself and arson the whole building down. Ooh. Lights, my friend. Lights. Leave that to quieten down a bit. I don't know. That's not going to shut. That honestly, that doesn't do anything, does it? It's too low. You can't see shit there. And yeah. Cherry bomb. Go west. We can have a claim that we're looking for the loo. Okay, let's head westwards. Snap, crackle, and pop. This is where it suddenly explodes. Oh, it is illuminating. It is illuminating. Cool. It looks like there's a fire burning. Looks like there's a massive fire happening here. I want to make sure that doesn't fall. Let me try and move that a little bit closer, actually. How much room have I got? There we go. Let the illuminations begin. Actually, it works better, I think, closer to me, because then it actually illuminates me. I was hoping to illuminate the camera, but it works better if it's illuminating off me. So, okay. I mean, I won't know if, when I look at the camera and the room is on fire, I won't know, because I'll just see the flickering on my face. The same. So, yeah. As you head west past your own bedroom, the doors to the dining hall are to your right and the main doors are to your left. Beyond them, there is another door to your left. Gently opening it, you find a silent, empty bedroom. Further along, there are 3 doors, 2 to the north and 1 to the south. Will you open the first door to the north, the second door to the north, or the door to the south? Which door do you want to go through, guys? Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? So there's 2 doors to the north and 1 door to the south. First door. The first door to the north. He likes a little bit of confusion, old Keith does. You force your way through the door and find yourself in the kitchen. There is an open trapdoor in the floor here, and the stench of decay drifts upwards from below. You light your lantern and set off down the stone steps. It doesn't even ask us, do you want to go in the trapdoor? No, you're going in the trapdoor. You go down the stone steps towards the corridor you can see below you. So that means we're below the house. Have you slain a monk in the monastery? Have you killed one of the monks? No, we haven't. If you have not done so, we haven't killed anybody. It's our first night here. Are we meant to kill somebody? I don't think that'll bode well if we start slaying the monks. You know what I mean? You can hear someone muttering to himself. It's Endrel's voice. Why is he in the dungeon? Must have escaped, he is cursing. He will have killed to eat. It's too late to worry now. I must get everything out of here and go to the master. Then the voice stops and you stand deadly still, but you can see a light coming towards you. You know? Don't want that falling and burning me. Light coming towards you from the corridor below. Do you want to stay where you are and challenge Endrel? Say, yo, what you doing in the dungeon, mate? Or do you want to just attack him? Shall we get out our sword? Go for him? Ah! Or shall we stop and talk to him? What do you want to do, guys? Talk or attack? Welcome to the house of fun. Ask him what his beef is. So we're going to chat with him. We're going to challenge him. Say, yo, mate, how come you didn't offer me steak for dinner? You know? I wanted a big, fat, juicy steak. You guys, what are you, vegans or something? You startle Endrel as he approaches. You say lamely that you're looking for the... I'm looking for the toilet in the basement, mate. No, that you were looking for food. You're in the dungeons. Why are you looking for food in the dungeon, man? You were looking for food in the kitchen. You saw an open trapdoor, and you were curious. He seems flustered. And he says that he thought he heard an intruder in the catacombs. You know what I mean? I went to the fridge for some R-White lemonade, you know, because I'm a secret lemonade, drinker, and I heard a noise in the dungeon, so I thought I'll come and check it out, you know. And then we say, yeah, we went to the fridge to get like a sausage roll, and I saw the trapdoor open. I thought, I mean, we're both bullshitting. Like, come on, man. He seems only too happy to find some food for you in the kitchens and brews 2 herbal nightcaps for himself and for you. You take a sip first, mate, please. And then he escorts you back to your room. And then he has a young monk virtually stand guard outside your door all night. So we're back in the bedroom now, aren't it? Yeah. Back in the bedroom. You decide to do some more snooping tomorrow. Are we stopping the whole... Are we staying here? Why is the book assuming that we're staying here tomorrow? Yeah. So we'll do some more snooping tomorrow, I guess. The next day, your snooping has aroused Endril's suspicions, and he has given you a poison drink. You decide to wake up. No, you fail to wake up. Your adventure ends here. The fucker killed us. He's just snuffed us. It's over, guys. The adventure's gone. I can't believe it. The fuck? What happened then, guys? I'm completely speechless. It literally. He's poisoned us for snooping, guys. That's what's happened. And I didn't even start the timer. I forgot to start the timer on this one. Oh, honestly. Fucking Endrel. Well, at the end of the day, Vampire's still going to have his wicked way. The Count here will eventually come after those monks, surely, and kill them all. So it's their own fault for killing us, you know. At the end of the day, they've only done it to themselves, you know. That's like twice we insta-died. Honestly, I cannot believe... I'm still in shock for that death. That's a bit of a shock. Didn't even get a chance to open the biscuits again. Guys, the decision making here is not... People who are keeping quiet, you're just as at fault for the people making the decisions, I feel. We need to step up our game. We've got Curse of the Mummy in 2 weeks' time, and we are going to end up a mummy unless we step up our game, I feel. We need to get this going. I mean, I don't know what to say to that, guys. I really don't. That's the next book right there. Curse of the Mummy. The Mummy Curse. Hey, what's going on here with the book? That should be over there like that. Should be like that. With a break in the middle. There we go. Honestly, we got... I mean, at the end of the day, you go snooping in a monastery. They're not all religious do-gooders. Murdering bastards after them. He made us both a herbal cup of tea. So did he just kill himself as well? Excuse me. I can't believe that. That's just, honestly, I was so looking forward. We didn't even get to the castle Reiner in this book. We didn't even make it to his castle. In the Vault of the Vampire book, you're assured to get to the castle at least. Curse of the Mummy, is that Jonathan Green? No, I don't know actually. I don't know. Let's have a look. It's buried. I've literally got to unbury the mummy. You know, it's buried in its catacombs here. Oh, here we go. Curse of your Mummy. Ah, there she is. Curse of the Mummy, the original print. It says written by Jonathan Green. Smells like a mummy, to be honest. The original print. The original puffin, that is. But obviously you can get it on the Wizard and the Scholastic, so it's probably not as rare because, to be honest, the reprints have corrections, errors. There's errors in this book, evidently. So it's a bit hard to play because, you know, there's problems with it, evidently. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So, yeah. So that'll be the one in 2 weeks' time, guys. I hate answering for fear of picking poorly. Yes, but the thing is, if you keep quiet, it could be that your answer saved the group. No one don't ever be afraid to speak. Like, please never be afraid. The author is laughing in his grave right now. Got those fuckers. You know, don't ever be scared or, oh, I'm gonna nuke us all, because at the end of the day, your choice could save us. Like, if you came in, Jeff, and said, actually, don't go snooping, you know, we could have survived the monastery. You never know. Early death traps are lame. I'd rather these books say we failed for whatever reason and live. Hey, there are times in these fighting fantasy books where, because you don't die, you know, but because you can't complete your mission, it just says game over, but you're not dead. And those are lame, because you're like, but I'm still alive. I can still do something, surely. But we can't complete the mission, so it's game over. Like, I hate those ones. And there are a couple of them. It's fun while it lasted. Guys, it didn't even last, but like an hour and 20 minutes it lasted. Like, luckily I have got a counter from OBS playing, but it is what it is, isn't it, guys? It is what it is until it isn't. Pretty sad, but it's true. Curse of the Mummy in 2 weeks' time. I'm gonna, in fact, I'll do it now. I'm gonna make the schedule for the next one now and pop it in the chat, because I want to drag it out a little bit now because we died early. So give me a sec here, guys, to schedule up the next one. Yeah, reuse those settings, and let me just, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna be typing away here. What is it called? Curse of Your Mummy. Curse of Mummy. And there we go. And then we need a picture. We need to change the picture. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus we've got about 10 books after this, guys, to go. Which I hope there's enough time in the year before we finish, because obviously before Christmas I will end like streaming. So the 25th, so the 21st will be our final stream, guys, for Christmas. We haven't got that many weeks, you know, to do this. I hope to God we actually can get through them all. I really do. So 2nd of November is when the next one is. In 2 weeks' time. Yeah. Hey, you can see the look. You can see the cobwebs now a bit more. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Right, so that's made. But we still live stream more after the new year. Yeah. Come back even stronger and boozed up, you know, and Christmased out. So let me give you guys the link now. Here's the link to the next one, guys. Click it, like it, pin it, share it. Feel free to share it, by the way. And that's going to happen in 13 days. So, yeah. Bit of a bummer, like. So, also, let me, let me share another link as well. I just linked up here. Videos. I want to share, for anybody who hasn't yet done this, you need to go do it now. Okay? This one is more important than my link that I just shared with you. I'm giving you guys so much. So, if you haven't already supported the Kickstarter for Legion of the Necromancer, which is launching soon, I will say that. For some reason, I've got to log in. Password. Oh yeah. So if you haven't already, guys, go and oh, the link's too long. I can't share it. Fuckaroni. That's such a it's too long. That's what she said. How can I surely there must be a share button on this page, because the bloody original link is mental long. Like, that can't be right. There's no shorter version of this. It's just too long to share with you guys. So I can't do it now, can I? I can't share the link, but you guys, the Legion of the Necromancer, head over to Kickstarter. I'm going to share this and hope that it does something. I don't know what this will do, guys. It is a hard life having a big one, mate. Telling you. Nothing but complaints. Okay, it still takes you to the page. I shared half the link and it still did the job. So, proves, guys, that sizes and everything, alright? Okay? So, yeah, go and follow this. The Kickstarter is launching soon. When it launches, you'll be able to get one of like 6 different, support tiers for the book. If you become a champion, you'll get a paperback, a digital, and a hardback version with your name carved into the Hall of Heroes. But you can basically, do whatever you want. You can be a wizard, a hunter, a warrior. You can do a warlord one, which is a bit mad. But yeah, I'll be doing a champion one as soon as it opens. And I can't... The fuck? Hang on. What was that? I heard some audio weirdness then. I don't know if you guys heard that. I'll be joining it. And yeah, please do, because this, honestly, guys, no joke, this book is really good. Like, I've had a go on it, and it is really good. In the vein of fighting fantasy, I can't recommend this one enough. Legion of the Necromancer. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to my Legion. Buy the book, or I'll hunt you all down and kill you all while you sleep. That's what the back looks like, by the way. But I won't show any more. I won't. I told them I wouldn't show any more. I promised. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'm going to do the 3-minute countdown now, because I need a piss, to be honest. So, guys, I want to thank you all for showing up for as short and shit a bloody run through that book it was. Like, honestly, can't believe it. But thank you all for showing up. Thank you for coming. And I hope to see you next time for just a normal edition, not a Christmas themed or a Halloween themed, but, not even a Thanksgiving themed, for if you do that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. We'll have a chat. We can still do, a little bit. Yeah. Still got, 3 minutes to do what we want. So, you appreciate my time. I appreciate your time. Great seeing you all. Great. Honestly, I mean, it's great to... I would say see you, but I don't see you, do I? I just see your writings, Oh, what's that blue one mean? Members only live stream. Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that. Yeah, guys. Take care. Have a good Sunday, whatever you're getting up to. Some of you probably going to sleep. Some of you probably going out. I'm going to the toilet. That's the first thing I'll be doing. And then I'm going to find out what's going on with this package. The box delivery thing. I've got to shift everything as well. I literally have got to redesign this room. It's going to be crazy. And I've only got like 5 days to do it in, because I'm actually going away at the end of the next week. So Got a little surprise jaunt happening, so. But on the upside, I've got a pack of Oreos here to demolish now. So. Anyway, all the banging stopped now. Literally, look, I haven't heard them bang for a couple of minutes now. So, guys, take care. I'm off. Hasta la vista, baby.